And by the sound of things, we are sounding quite closer to ready. Want y'all... Oh, almost. Here we go. Alright, I want y'all to welcome in BrassWolf with some commentary from General Andrews with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4.
Hey everyone, how's it going? How's it going tonight, General?
Oh man, it's going good. I am ready for some turtle action.
You know, we are definitely ready for that here too. We're ready to foot the foots, mouse the mousers, and everything in between.
Sounds fantastic. I'm ready when y'all are. And if they're ready on the timer out there.
And I'll be the one to do the countdown. I'll do 3, 2, 1, and go to let you guys know when the timer is good to start.
So just checking here, are we good to start whenever?
It looks... Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll go back into the menu. We're going to select Raphael, and General Andrews, have fun with the commentary. I'm really excited to have you here today. Really appreciate your time and your energy. We're going to select Raphael here, and give it up to you.
All right, let's do this thing. Folks, are you ready for some turtle action?
COWABUNGA!
Let's cowabunga this thing up. So what's going to happen here first before we get into the run? I'm going to explain real quick why did we choose Raphael. Most people think, what? No, do not choose Raphael. He's the worst. He's got a bad attitude. He steals pizza from other turtles. But honestly, he is the fastest moving and hardest hitting turtle in Turtles 4. All the other ones are fun to play. They have high survivability. But this turtle right here is the big deal. All right, can we get ourselves a 3, 2, 1, and start! All right, so what you're going to see here real quick is Raphael is going to be moving quickly with moves that are called dash specials. So you see ones that can do 16 damage, with those purple foot soldiers actually have exactly 16 health. A bunch of different foot soldiers with different colors have varying levels of health. This game's actually highly complex. And so what you're going to see here BrassWolf do is he's going to take advantage of on-screen bonuses such as barrels to go ahead and get rid of certain enemies as well. Every single move that he's doing is intentional to go ahead and set up a quicker set of moves. So now these lightning-looking laser eyes coming from Krang there, they are lethal for a turtle such as Raphael, because Raphael is considered the glass cannon of the entire turtle staff here. Even this wrecking ball can help you out, but it can hurt you too. So BrassWolf did a good job there of setting up that kill, grabbing a pizza, because who the heck doesn't want pizza on a Friday night? All right, here's one of the trickiest boss fights in the entire game. I'm going to let him focus. What an amazing setup and great finish there. He did not let him go into a second cycle. The second cycle is about an 18-second time loss. All right, we're going to move on to a very narrow level here called Alley Cat Blues. So Alley Cat Blues here is actually a very, very fast-moving level. However, it's extremely hard to keep it fast-moving because the enemies gang up on you real quick because there's not very many places to go. So you're going to see very specific movesets here. Maybe a couple of slams that induce a lot of kills. Excellent work there. That was a slam-a-lam-a-ding-dong if I've ever seen one. All right, again, we're going to try to utilize things on the map, such as that creepy hole in the ground. also known as a place where the turtles would hide. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to move forward with more pizza and a new set of enemies. These are the Roadkill Rodneys. They have 16 health, and they aren't too bad unless they attack. Their attacks do high amounts of damage. I guess that's what robots do. Again, this gate section can also be very particular, and right now BrassWolf's doing a great job of handling it real well. Great slam there. Bringing in that good old NBA Jam style of just dunking on enemies at the moment. All right, again, a couple more Roadkill Rodneys. Ooh, smart. Use some iframes. Your special, when it connects with the enemy, you actually lose health. So you're transferring health for a high damage move. But you can use it for iframes. And that's what you saw right there from BrassWolf with his beautiful use of Raphael. Look at that. He even used the cap as a weapon against the Foot Clan themselves. All right, great attempts here at getting some cartwheels off. Just barely missing, but avoiding getting hit as well. All right, these White Foot soldiers can be tricky because their nunchucks are extremely fast. But look at this. He doesn't care. He finishes them off anyways. All right. This is going to get scary, folks. What happens with a flesh turtle versus a metal turtle? You're about to find out right now. Well, guess what? You pin the 2-ton son of a gun against the wall, and you finish him off just like that. Oh, no! Tricky robots. All right. Great rebound, BrassWolf. So one of the most important things to do when you are dealing with any of the bosses in this game is you want to utilize iframes to the maximum. This is an arcade style of game. It's going to do as many cheap moves as possible. But you know what? Here's an auto-scroll lever, which is the perfect time to take advantage of any donations that need to be read off. Is there any?
Right now, I'm still waiting for them to come in, but I know we've got a lot we can donate towards. We still have those 2 sweet goals, bonus game number 2, Sonic R 100%, and Bug Fables becoming a gamer at the Termite Arcade. We could really see those get filled up quick. I'd love to see it happen.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. So folks, you heard what you can go ahead and unlock during this tournament. Let's make it happen. Make the marathon even more exciting than it already is. Okay, so what you're seeing BrassWolf do right now is have a little bit of fun. All he's going to care is not to die. He's going to want full health by the time he gets to the boss. Because the boss is the only thing that really matters as far as difficulty once you start learning how to speedrun this game. Oh, look at this. We're going to get an appearance from the Pizza Monsters. A lot of people like to call them the Yellow Aliens. That's what they were inspired from, was from Ripley's Alien. But they were only featured in 1 to 2 episodes of the original cartoon. But the timing was perfect when this was released in 1992, early 1993 for any of you North Americans out there. And that's why we get to see a little homage to them. Okay, so we're going to see BrassWolf go up against Rat King right here. Rat King is actually not too difficult of a fight. He just has a really weird iframe window if you miss it. Smart moves by Brass. He decided to go ahead and play it safe, not get taken out by that iframes. And guess what? Nice quick kill. We're moving on to some craziness about to happen right now, folks. The Technodrome. Who out there owned a Technodrome as a kid? You lucky son of a guns. We are moving forward, though, because it's time to Kickshow. All right, here is one of the longest levels in the entire game, which is actually broken up into 2 parts. So there's going to be multiple boss fights going on, and multiple sections of this game, including what you all love in Turtles games, which are elevator sequences. But we'll get there when we get there. You're going to notice here, there's Mousers on the screen. These little punks only have like 1 hit point apiece. Problem is, though, they have iframes for days. He's going to try to avoid getting bit by them. Excellent work. They're going to slam on in there. Another slam again. That's killing a bunch of iframes. You are protected in slam mode. You folks did not know that. And you have the choice if you want to throw a foot soldier off screen or slam them. It's just a matter of what you do with the D-pad. All right, great move there. Sliding under these blockers. Those foot soldiers, the first time you see them in the entire game is right now. You will see them later starting to pop up because they can block you on their forward attacks. All right, look at this. Going to use a bomb pizza. This is ultimate damage as long as you're spinning. And so what you saw BrassWolf try and do there was extend the length of it just a little bit more by jumping in the air. All right, here's a double boss fight, folks. Oh, dang it, Roz. I decided to go fast and slash that backside. But you know what? It looks like a recovery's in place. Oh, no, Vanilla Ice is getting involved. Unfortunate. Vanilla Ice decided to use some Ice Ice Baby instead of Go Ninja Go. That's okay, though, because BrassWolf's going to bounce back here and take out Taka and move forward. All right, here's the second half of the level. Excellent tackle there. So this is a very small area to be able to get off your shoulder tackle, which is the strongest move in the entire game. And that's why you're going to see Raphael try to consistently use it as often as possible on these high health foot soldiers. Great grab of the pizza there, saving until necessary. Protecting his backside by knocking the enemy away and then throwing him off screen, which is actually the fastest way to defeat an enemy, is to grab them and throw them off screen. Woo! Knocking away for those roadkill. Rod needs to warm on up. He goes and takes him out with a quick foot. What's now? Oh, a few Mausers? No problem for this guy. But are we done yet? Not quite yet. All right, quick work of those white foot soldiers. Oh, really fast blue foot soldiers. What are they going to do? And they're going to get taken down. Is that it, though? Are we ready to get to the top of this elevator? Not quite. We got some blockers that are trying to show off their sick moves. But you know what BrassWolf thinks of that? Good night. All right, folks. Here's a very, very cool boss fight about to come up. Of course, it's Shredder. But how do you beat Shredder in this instance? He's inside a tank with claws and machine guns. You throw the enemies at the screen a la Battletoads level 1. But it's going to take 9. He's already gotten 2 down so far. There's number 3. He's making this look way easier than it actually is. There's number 4. That's 5. He's got iframes while throwing, so that the pincher did not pinch his turtle hiney there. All right, there's another throw. Unfortunate. Snuck in at the last second for a quick little pinch. All right, good recovery right there. Excellent finish. So, folks, this has to be the end of the game, right? Who cares if Shredder's laughing? You defeat him in his tank mode. Wait, what's about to happen? We are being banished into a time warp? A speedrunner's worst nightmare? Well, there's not much we can do about it. Let's see where he puts us. Oh, 250 million BC? Well, we got a long way back, folks. Don't worry, though. BrassWolf knows what to do here. All right, this first sequence is just avoiding damage. Of course, pterodactyls are going to drop bomb rocks. That's typical. And you got your random-sized half Velociraptor Dilophosaurus out there. So I really don't know what kind of creatures those they were trying with those dinosaurs there. But you know what? It was the effort. All right, so this sequence right here can get pretty tricky because not only fighting the foot soldiers, you're also dealing with the bombs from the sky. But guess what? They're not done. They snuck in stalactites. They snuck them in there. And then also these axe foot soldiers, which are the highest health yielding foot soldier in the game. They have 32 health. So double the lowest health foot soldier. But you know what? And they throw at you the highest health normal enemy you'll face in the entire game, which is a stone warrior. But you know what? He made it look real easy. He stunned them like nobody's business, and he's moving on to the next section. All right, these backslides do exactly 14 damage, which takes out the blocking foot soldiers there. Using the enemy's own weapons against him. He's going to try to line up. He wants to get all of them at once, almost. He won't quite get the double dino like he was looking for. He's off by a split second. But he's going to use, again, the environment to his advantage here. Excellent work. Taking out most of those foot soldiers, slowing the other one down. All right, avoiding. There we go. Now that's a good slam. Gonna take down these Stone Warriors. These are actually one of the trickiest sets of Stone Warriors in the whole game. They really do a good job of surrounding you like any typical foot soldier gang would. I'm gonna let him focus on this slash fight because it's quite a tight knit one. Oh, BrassWolf was not gonna take any chances. Constant stunning of the fastest boss in the game. Slash and Super Shredder had the same exact movement speed, and they are maxed out. Excellent work there by BrassWolf. Let's see where we go now. Wait, we're going to the future. All right, at least now we're back to 1530 AD. Let's see what happens on this ship. All right, this is going to be a great throw. Great stun and slam option right there. Woo, that was smooth operator. All right, another good move. Now, these arrow ones are just like the bomb ones you saw earlier. They're going to only take one hit to kill because you don't actually have to kill them. But it is faster if you do, because now the enemy is off the screen. Okay, you see those little tiny boards that got like nails in them? It might be hard for some of y'all to see, but those are actually traps. You walk on that plane's going to smash you right in the face, and it's going to stop your turtle dead in his tracks. Unfortunate timing. That ship in the background's got impeccable aim. But you know what? BrassWolf only got smashed once. That's not bad at all. Now, I'm surprised that the deck of this ship can withstand that massive 2-ton cannonball, but you know what? Video games, right? All right, again, another bomb pizza that he's going to intentionally wait to use here. So you can make sure you take out those purple foot soldiers and then move on to these bomb foot soldiers who you can leave behind as well. Again, similar idea here. Use the bombs to your advantage. Get rid of them as fast as possible. Ooh, no, these yellow foot soldiers are so terrible. They are the fastest moving foot soldier in the whole game. And you saw right there that that hip kick is so lethal. They get it off in the smallest available window that it almost seems inhuman how fast it comes at you. All right, we're about to get to my favorite boss fight in the whole game. Reason why it's a little Easter egg. You're going to have two bosses again here. But watch what BrassWolf pulls off. Very unfortunate. What happened there was just a 1 pixel movement that caused the scenario to change on him. That's why he's having to readjust here, but it looks like he's going to do a good job. And look at that. He only beat Rocksteady. Guess what? The two of them get in a fight because it's like, why didn't you help me, brother? Why didn't you help me? And that's what happened there. You beat one of them. You beat both of them.
Bury my shell at Wounded Knee.
All right, though. We're moving on to another level. But where to? 1885, bury my shell at Wounded Knee. This level right here, which is really cool, it's also an homage to anyone out there. Anyone recognize Sunset Riders? You are going to have a good time with this level because the jam is such a banging track. All right, so you're going to see here, again, throwing enemies off the screen that are high health, making other foot soldiers come on the screen. If you notice, he's trying to move quickly from scene to scene. Why has he been doing that all game long? You can leave foot soldiers behind. You don't have to fight every single foot soldier. But every scene has key foot soldiers that you need to kill to create your optimal scenarios. All right, though. Good recovery. Excellent. All right, here's a tricky scenario. All right. And he's going to leave that behind. Just like he left that rock soldier behind as well. Again, using more of the layout to his advantage, using those barrels that will take out any enemy that's got at least 36 health. Whew, there we go. Finishing that punk off. This Foot Clan has no business dealing with Raphael and the Ninja Turtles. Ooh, here's a bomb box, not a bomb pizza. That bomb box will kill anything on the screen as long as it's within range. Almost. One more stone warrior to go, and then you can get out of the sequence here. There we go. And he's out. All right, folks. Here's a fun boss fight if you can do it right. Leatherhead. You're going to notice he's going to try to pin him up against the wall here so he can't use his tail or his knife move. They're both very strong moves to interrupt your turtle over and over again. But guess what? Thriller Dance out of here because BrassWolf is done with that boss fight. Guess what, folks? We are going further and further into the future here. But where? Oh my God. It is AD 2020, folks. It is now. It is happening. The turtles are here, and they are here to save us. But first, an auto-scroller. And because an auto-scroller, if there's any other donations or any other information that we'd like to get out there, let's go ahead and do that now.
I was wondering what those flashing lights and the just sudden yell of was that went by my window. But in the meantime, we do have a $50 donation from Orsenik saying, gotta go fast. Gotta get that bonus game. And folks, that does bring us to $240. We are almost halfway there on Sonicar. We're also sneaking up on that $3,500 mark for the marathon. Come on, we can hit that. Maybe we can even hit that by the end of the game, but we gotta go fast.
That was tubular to hear about that, folks. We are approaching unprecedented amounts of money here for a great cause. So let's go ahead and pump it up for that. That means you have to order one less slice of pizza. Let's make this kind of stuff happen because you know what? Raphael is getting ready for a very tricky boss fight here. And there was a reason why you saw him killing off a bunch of extra enemies. He was actually trying to get a one-up because he's going to go for a strat here that allows him to hopefully kill Super Krang in just one round. What happens is Super Krang has this move that if you go to round 2, he starts firing bombs up into the air and he's invulnerable. Yet you could take a ton of damage. So usually it feels better to go ahead and control the pace by going ahead and doing all of those ults onto him. So let's see what BrassWolf applies here. Is he thinking about now or is he thinking about the future? Let's find out.
Starbase, where no turtle has gone before.
Pop-ups, folks, right about now, and they're called robot walkers. Again, similar to Mauser's, they have next to no life, but they have an even longer set of iframes. Great use of that bomb pizza to take out those big health stone warriors. All right, he's looking to get a slam here. But look, like I was talking about, those nifty little robots are quite tricky with their laser beams. All right, excellent work. Still alive. Watching out for these Whitefoot soldiers and their tricky nunchuck usage. All right, here we go, though. Speed now. This is what happens when you go to 2100 AD. The speeds that are necessary are so fast, we can't even keep up with it. This is totally normal. This happens every time you go to the future. You just don't quite have the hardware ready to handle these new nuances. All right, but look at this, though. He's kicking. He's shouldering. He's kicking. He's controlling the pace with these enemies. A great use of a slam, but some of those yellow foot soldiers are pretty smart about the slams, and they try to avoid them pretty well. Excellent move there. Now, these ice platforms, they're really off on what looks like it's going to be used as a movement from it to hurt you, and instead really freezes you in place. But you know what? BrassWolf moves on real quick through that section. Great uses of the slams again to protect himself. Lots of iframes. And now he's going to move on into the Stone Warriors, make quick work of them. Almost. There we go. All right, he can move on. Excellent work. Knocked one of them away that you don't even have to fight. He's going to line these two up. Great work right there. All right, he's going to be moving forward here, taking care of a few more foot soldiers, using another bomb pizza to his advantage, taking out 6 foot soldiers. Got to get rid of those other ones that are on the screen so you can move forward to this laser section, which is really tricky. You really want to get a 5-slammer off here, and it's hard to do. All right, he got a 4-slammer, though. Pretty darn good backup strategy. Gonna try to use them against him. All right, forget that. Play it safe. Low health, might as well just take your time. Great setup here, great setup. All right, he's going to hope for a couple of low-flying cranes here for optimal RNG. This is the most RNG-situated boss in the entire run. So far, he's handling it perfectly. So far, perfect RNG. Oh, amazing RNG. As long as he hits one more ult, it's over. There we go! Folks! Krang has been defeated. No more Dimension X. He's just a pool of whatever that brain goo is made of. But guess what? We found a warp. We are going back to the time that we deserve to be in. And that's 1992. Of course, let's all go back. Technodrome, the final shell shock. Now you get to fight Shredder on the ooze, a la Kevin Nash style. Let's see how BrassWolf does. All right, great pin against the wall. Gonna play it safe, smart. Another great pin up against the wall. Almost has him. He's gonna play it safe again, though. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! And time! What an amazing run right there, folks. Own Super Shredder. And he had no health left himself. Can we get a COWABUNGA for this man? Amazing. That was so darn close. No conceding necessary.
Oi! Wow.
That was a pretty close ending.
Yeah.
Watching that life bar tick down with the 0 on the number of lives. Oh my goodness, my heart.
You think you guys were aware of it? I was definitely aware of it.
I was doing my best not to bring attention too much to it, knowing that the runner can hear totally what I'm saying the entire time. I'm like, I'm not.
Oh, it's good. It's like instant motivation right there. Just listening to it.
That was so much fun. Great work, BrassWolf.
You too. Thank you so much for that energy.
What a fantastic run and fantastic commentary. When I watched the VOD of you two, I knew this was going to be so much fun to witness, and boy, you came through even better than expected.
That's how we roll here.
We try. We love this game. We love trying to get good energy to other individuals out there. So if it's it's for trans lives and everything right now, if it's for other people's equal rights, all these kind of things matter a lot to us. And hopefully you had fun while we were able to put on a mini show for y'all.
Oh, I definitely had fun, and I definitely want to thank you both, BrassWolf and General Andrews. Incredible work.
Thanks for having us. Really appreciate it.
And thank you for showing off that much.